Welcome to Scissors University. I'm one of the scissor educators. My name is Tom, and we're going to be talking about tension settings today, and specifically the System B, which is the standard screw. These are tension systems that you can adjust with a screwdriver that fits directly into that screw, and then you can adjust it. And in some cases, you can actually use a coin. And let me see if this one fits with a coin on this one here. It does not. I have another one here though, and I can either use a screwdriver on this, or I can use a coin to set the tension. Even though using a coin is a lot harder, in emergency it works pretty well. If you have a tension system like this here, and if you don't have a screwdriver or the means to adjust this, you're really at a disadvantage. That disadvantage is that you're going to end up having your scissor loose and have no means to adjust it so that you can use a precise cutting tool to do your haircut. It's a disadvantage for you, and it's a disservice to your customers. So what we look at is that we test all of our scissors here at the Scissors University from a standard system. We would hold the scissors straight up like this here. And for the purpose of the class, I'm going to hold this as if you're holding it. So I'm going to turn it around. So we hold it straight up to 12 o'clock like this right here. And once this is at 12 o'clock, we would bring the opposing blade like this one right here with the finger rest on it and point it at the 9 o'clock position. When I gently release this, I would like this scissor to stop at around 11 o'clock right there. So when I close that, it doesn't touch at all. So that actually means the blades are not even touching at all. When I adjust it, what I want happening is it's going to pull it in so that just the tips are actually touching. And so when it opens and closes, there'll be a nice common stress on that blade. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to turn it just a small increment. And notice I'm pressing hard against my hand, and I'm going to push that just a little bit, and I'm going to turn it maybe 1/8 of an inch. Let's see what happens. It's already starting to put pressure on the other side. Now this is tension, but it obviously is not enough. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to turn it a little bit more, another 1/8 of an inch. And right here, 12 and 11 o'clock. Now what's nice about that, this is right where your true cutting line is, from right where the blade touches on both sides all the way down to the tip. So when I'm closing that, it's going to cut perfectly all the way down to the tip, not because I'm closing it and making it cut here. I'm closing it, it's going to cut here because I'm closing it, and just that alone will be enough to cut here without putting any stress in there at all. Now on this particular scissor over here, now this one here, I can put a screwdriver in this one, but I cannot get a coin in this one here. Now a lot of times what I find happening when I go into salons, because people don't have a screwdriver, they'll do things like they'll take a paper clip, they'll put that in there. That's not going to do it. All it's going to do is just twist and bend, and you're just going to get frustrated with that. Some people go in, take a nice beautiful $7 hair clip and try to do that, and then you end up ruining the clip. If you have a scissor with this type of a tension system on it, the least you can do is go buy yourself a screwdriver. You probably got a couple dozen of them laying around the house. Keep it in your kit, keep it in your drawer, but check the tension on your scissors on a day-to-day basis. Don't start your workday without taking a look at it to make sure it's perfect. And remember now, it's going to be straight up like this at 12. Bring it straight across and point that at 9. Gently release this. Allow this blade to drop free fall and see where it lands. See, this one's a little bit light. I would really like it to be right about there. So I'm just going to put that in, press that in, turn it maybe 1/8 of an inch. That's all it takes. Now, when I close that down, I can feel how nice that pressure is all the way down to the tip of that blade. And I know when I go to cut hair with this now, it's going to cut really nice, and I don't have to put any stress in my hand whatsoever. And I'm going to be pleased with how nice that will come out when I cut. So there it is. Pretty simple procedure, taking care of these. We do recommend that you check your scissors tension every single day. If you don't, before you know it, you've gone 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, and there's a lot of folks who go many weeks without adjusting a scissor, thinking that it's cutting fine, when really it's deteriorating, and it's you're losing your edge, you're getting nicks and abrasions on your blades, you don't even realize it until you get it adjusted. So let's start doing this on a day-to-day basis and see what happens. And thank you for coming to this class, and we'll be seeing you in the next one as well. Thanks, and have a great day.